guys, Axel here with episode 4 of Valhalla. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's really pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. You can now browse Kiramiki's blog. Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost? Hey, so I have forgotten what I did last time. I don't think I've read this because there's the exclamation point. Is Alice Rabbit a group? Who is Alice Rabbit? Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think that this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So, is Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence, and they called themselves Anon. Ha ha ha, they weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17. I should really ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. I feel like I read that before. Okay, one more civil death and we'll ban protests. I think I've read this... Yeah, I think I read this one. And then... Earthquake. 8.6 magnitude. Yes, I think I read this one too. Okay. So let's check out Kiramiki's vlog just in case. Thanks, GC. Huh. Maybe I read this. It's okay. So music. I don't even listen to the audio, or else the mic audio will get screwed up. So let's go work. But we can still go shop. Double click on an item. $600. I really want to buy everything, but I don't think I'll have enough money to do that. This one's $250, so might as well. Okay, now let's go work. This is December 15th, so 2 more days. Good evening. Oh, hi there. Let's just change this. There we go. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Alright, thanks. Okay. Because I don't listen to the music anyways. Ooh, Karmatine Dream. Let's try that. Skyline. Heart of the city. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. And okay. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. Kinda stuck. Huh, I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't run off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kiramiki girl came here yesterday before a concert actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Blink more actually. The stoic looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems like you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like that guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interesting, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Oh wow, that's a nice saying. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling up your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch? Before we keep arguing? I don't know. Sure. Alma wants a bad touch. Well, let's make it a big bad touch. So that would be 4 Bronson extract, 4 powdered delta, 4 Flanner guide, and 8 Harmatron. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. Where is it? All on the rocks and mixed. There we go, a bad touch. We got 350 right there. This is one big... Are you hitting on me? You wish. So who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Whatever that means. LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in mud, and F and open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's a problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time, you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed F-boy over there into a closet ages ago. F-boy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing you're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking would stop me from talking, or making pesos buns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Promo drinks. Piano Woman 320, Piano Man 320, Densar 210, Moonlight 230, Cruzy Temple 220. So the non-320s are 230s max. And this is 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay, I can't make this one big, but Cruzy Temple takes 3. This is 10. I can double this and I can get an additional 150, so I'll get a maximum of 370 if I give Grizzly Temple. Bloomlight, that's a 5 plus 5. I can get an additional $60, I think. Should be, if my math isn't wrong. My math is almost always wrong. So let's give 8 a go high. Let's see here, this is 8. This is 2. This should be 4. This should be 6. All on the rock and all age and mixed. It's a Bloomlight. Should give me $380. There we go, 380. Easy math, easy math. Here, Ah, yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Red. They left at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh, let's change the background into this one. Rewatch 3%. You know your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini. Okay, so this is probably important. The first thing she asked is a Brantini, and then a Cobalt Velvet. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Crap, I already forgot. It was Brantini and Cobalt Velvet. Brantini and Cobalt Velvet. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on this whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous, anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing. Tolerating. No one but itself. A lot of BS for what's essentially a pet that the press made up. The antithesis, I think that's how you say it, the antithesis of your usual bogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know? Don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attentions of kids and such. They start to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see, but enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know, you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just wanna have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 AM, you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Let's say a big Brantini. Finally, that's the Alma I know, a big Brantini. Okay, so that's 12 Adelphi. Holy smokes. Wait, is it already big? The maximum is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, technically this should already be big, right? 100. All age. This should add an additional 150, I think. So it should be 400? No, wait. Only plus 50. Wait, what? I sold it for 300. And the original price was $250. So maybe for drinks that are already big, you just add 50. Jill, do you advocate that BS about size not mattering? Because that better be some concentrated S to justify its teeny size. Jill. Huh? Oh, I got her drunk! Oh! That'd be 4A 69 6C 6C. Or 0100110100111111001100. Holy crap! She memorized this? 4A69 maybe? Or 6G? One of them. 6C, 6C. In binary, you have 15 ones. Did you celebrate your Quinn, your 15th birthday party, Jill? A quinces? Is that I've heard about this from One Day at a Time. It's like a quinces. So she's like Mexican, I guess. I don't know culture. I don't think so. What about your sweet 16? Did you do anything special for that? Nope. And your 18th or 21st? No, none of those. I saw no point in making them any different from other birthdays. Oh, but they're different. Also, they celebrate their budding sexuality. It's the point where society tells you that you can F. That you're starting to look appealing enough for other people to consider Fing. What? It's also the hypocritical way that they tell you you can, but you shouldn't F. I guess that's one way of seeing it. Although there's no point in celebrating those so late. There was this one time in middle school where I got fed up with a teacher. I was in the 8th grade, but the idiot kept treating me like a child. So one day I adjusted my shirt, pushed my boobs together with my arms and told him, "Teacher, you know you could get me pregnant, right?" Poor bastard couldn't look at me for the rest of the year. I also got suspended, scolded, and grounded, but it was totally worth it. I was a blossoming woman and I wasn't gonna stand for it. This is why I like numbers. Numbers don't await your sexual awakening just to tell you later that you shouldn't be sexual. Numbers never betray you. They don't cross you. They don't expect you to form a family or give them grandkids. Okay, so she has family problems. You think a 27 cares if you have a Catholic wedding? No, but I care that you're drunk. I am most certainly not. Hiccup. Then spell your name. 41, 60, 60, 61. There. Not in hexadecimal. I'll call you a cab. I'll be fine. I'm going home now. My brother-in-law is close by. He told me to call him when I was done. Bye, Jill. Take care out there. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. Should I do the voice for him? I'm gonna try. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck. And that's all my abdomen felt. Okay, this is hurting my voice. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flattered and feel at my summer house. Oh my god. You can't just say things. You can't just say these things to people, okay? A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. That's a very... like... she can lace your drink with poison if she really wanted to. Come on, Mr. Donovan. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta attend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Mr. Donovan wants the usual. 3 days and he already has a usual drink. And that's just a beer. A big beer. Which is 2 edelhyde, 4 plus extract, 2 polyglot delta, 4 Guide and 8 carbonite. So just basically load this baby up. And it's just a mix. And there we gotta be. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Huh? Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Oh yeah. That big-titted... Wait, what? That big-titted Lilum was here. She came yesterday before the concert. Yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here. Anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her, or that you didn't already know. Fine. I feel like my voice for him like changes over like these 5 minutes. Hey kid, do you think Lilum have nipple? Do you think I can't finish this sentence. Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lilum chick, I kept wondering if those tits... I can't say this seriously. I mean, I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. But I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. Can you picture a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on them? What the fuck? What the hell? A bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest models is good enough. Oh dear lord. Man, God bless those son of bitches. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? No? There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. Okay, now let's switch this to the news about Alice Rabbit. Oh wait, clicked out of the thing. Is there anything I can interact with? No. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece, and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses, or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlet saying that they have proof of their claims, that they're gonna release it tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see. I know, right? Alright kid, give me a bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. He wants a bleeding Jane, and my voice hurts so much. Let's make this big. Get that fat cash. Wait, nope. He wants Spanner Guide. All blended. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And a 5. 350. Simple enough, I see. So I've heard this Dana Zane bar. This blah blah blah. Never thought I heard about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the bears. She's running bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds like an upset rumor. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Oh dear lord, I have to stop here. I can't talk anymore. My voice hurts so much. Like, damn. Oh my god, this is just the first half. I have to end it here. I'm sorry, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment. Please leave a comment. I love to interact with you guys. If you really want to, subscribe. But I don't recommend it. I post these quality videos. It's not that good, but yeah. See you guys next time. Bye.